Buddy, I love it here. Anytime Fitness, Freetown. Sweet.
Well, it's been the longest day. You wish you could hit erase, but you aren't lucky that way. Oh no, nobody's lucky that way. But I want you to stop where you are. I want you to hear your heart, 'cause that's how you stay on par. Oh yeah, no need to raise the bar when you're feeling low. Oh, you gotta breathe. Let it go and let it be. Yeah, I hope that you're listening. There's only one thing you know you gotta do. That's breathe. Oh, you gotta breathe.
All right. Hope everyone's having a good day out there. This Tuesday, early part of the week. Mike Sylvia, New Bedford guy. We're here with two of the folks that do the hiring over at Lifestream. Rhonda, the human resource director, and Steve, which is going to talk about a manager position over there. And stay tuned because there's two jobs that offer a $5,000 signing bonus. So if you know friends or family that might qualify for that, you're definitely going to want to tag them because they get $5,000 over a certain period of time, but it's $5,000, a lot of money. So Rhonda, for people who might not know what Lifestream is, why don't you tell us about the company?
Sure. We are a human service provider. We support adults with developmental disabilities and acquired and traumatic brain injury through community-based supports. So we have residential programs, day programs. We go out into the community and support people in their homes. We have programs as far east as Rochester and as far west as Somerset, Swansea area. And we go out into people's homes from Wareham, as far east as Wareham, all the way out to Somerset, Swansea, all through Fall River as well.
And you guys are around 800 jobs total, somewhere around there?
600.
600, yeah. So one of the bigger job hiring places in the South Coast. So I'll bring Steve in. So Steve, one of the jobs we want to talk about is the manager position.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm Steve Kudo. I'm the Director of Residential Services for Lifestream. I just wanted to touch briefly on some of our house manager vacancies we have. I consider the house manager position kind of the heartbeat of the residents. They play such an important role in making sure our individuals are leading not only a productive life, but also a life that is meaningful to that person. A manager is responsible for pretty much the overall running of the program. That kind of includes handling schedules, hiring, supervising, creating a safe, supportive environment for individuals, but also for their staff members. Of course, this kind of fall through stuff with medical appointments and follow up on ISPs that they're kind of responsible for. We do look for somebody with some computer skills because a lot of our systems are going electronically and we use emails. So somebody who's worked in the field and they're kind of ready for that next step, I think a man's position might be good for them. You're going to learn many skills with Lifestream, things that you're going to use for the rest of your life. We'll coach people through writing skills and kind of how to talk to groups and just really work on overall presentation skills, learning things like time management and really just how to build a successful and cohesive team. There's nothing more satisfying to us than helping someone achieve a goal, something they've worked so hard for. An individual who's trying to target a weight goal or working towards some independence time in the community or in the home, working on therapy goals like walking, standing, things like that. It really puts a smile on your face, and a manager is an integral part in someone's daily success.
Yeah, if you have a comment or a question out there, post it in the comments and I'll bring it up. They usually get a lot of questions and Rhonda's happy to answer it. So Rhonda, while I pull the website up, why don't you talk about the $5,000 sign-in bonus jobs?
Sure. I also just want to talk, I just want to point out, Steve is a lifer. So that's what we call people at Lifestream who've been there for a long time. He's been at Lifestream, is it 20, Steve? 20 years?
I'm about 22, I think, 21, 22 years.
22 years.
Yeah.
And Steve has several people who work directly under him. So assistant directors and coordinators who started with the organization as direct care and have worked their way up, from a direct care position under his leadership to a manager to then a coordinator supervising a group of managers, and then to assistant director positions supervising coordinators who supervise groups of managers. And so that's one of the wonderful things about Steve's department is there's so much succession in his department, and there's really opportunities for growth. And one of the positions that has the most opportunity for growth is definitely the manager position. Like Steve said, the training, the comprehensive training that the managers get from, written communication to supervision to motivating teams. There's a robust training program that we have for managers that we put them through, and actually the new management training series is going to start very soon. So any new manager who comes on will be able to participate in that training series, and there's lots of opportunity for growth. So yes, so the two positions that have the $5,000 sign-on bonus are LPN positions. So you have to have an LPN license. You have to be a licensed practical nurse. And those are the two LPN positions, the one that has SAA in the parentheses. So the LPN 32 hours a week, and the SAA LPN 34.5 hours is an overnight LPN position. And so the way that we handle the LPN hourly rates is you have a base rate. So the LPN base rate is up to $26.50 an hour, and it's depending upon your years of experience and education. So anywhere from $23.50 to $26.50 for your base hourly rate. And then for shift differentials that you get on top of that, any second shift hour would be an additional $2.50 an hour. Any third shift hour, you would get an additional $4 an hour. And then any weekend hour, you get another $1 shift differential on top of that. So if you work overnight on the weekend, you're going to get an additional $5 on top of your hourly rate. So if you're at the top of the scale at $26.50 and plus $5, you're talking $31.50 as an hourly rate for an LPN weekend third shift. And for those two positions, the $5,000 signing bonus, it's going to be paid out in payments of $1,250 paid out at 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days for a total of $5,000 signing bonus.
Yeah, and as people can see on the screen, I'm highlighting there the first two jobs that come up, and I'll open these jobs individually. I just want to take a couple of the questions that we're seeing here. So Carla asks, what type of degree do you need? I know in some jobs you don't even need a high school diploma, but other jobs are professional degrees, right?
Yeah, so the LPN jobs, you have to have an LPN license. But the other positions that we hire for, personal advocate, CNA, house managers, the personal advocate, you just have to be at least 18 years of age. You have to have a high school diploma or an HHA or a CNA license. And you have to have a driver's license and access to a personal vehicle to use while you're working. So those are the only requirements that you have to be a personal advocate. To be a CNA, you have to have a CNA or an HHA, which is a home health aide certificate. And then the house manager position, you're going to want some experience in human services, some experience supervising people, managing. And if you go to lifestreaminc.com/careers, you can actually see exactly what the requirements are for each position. And you can fill out an application right there. Once you fill out and submit an application, someone from Human Resources will reach out to you.
Yeah, so Felicia says, I have no knowledge in medical department. She needs a job, though. What would you tell her? Just go contact you guys?
I'm sorry, what was Felicia's question?
She says, I have no knowledge in the medical department. So she doesn't have a background
that's
in
okay.
medicine. Yeah. So
That's
you can
okay.
still be a PA or something, right?
Absolutely. So a lot of the people who there's a lot of new people entering the human service field, and we provide all the training that you would need, Felicia. And it's training in-house and it's paid. So we would actually give you the training, we would pay you to take the training, and that training would be yours. And it would be paid. Your time would be paid for any training.
Yeah. And Carla says, I would love to work part-time. So a lot of your jobs are part-time, some are full-time, right?
Yes. So if you go to lifestreaminc.com/career, you'll be able to see all the positions that are available. And anything that's 30 hours or more is considered full-time and has access to all the full-time benefits. So medical, dental, vision, vacation time, sick time, personal time, Lifestream purchases for all full-time employees, free life insurance, free long-term disability insurance. You also have access to discounted gym membership, a very robust employee assistance program. Anything under 30 hours would be considered part-time. And there's also relief positions posted. Relief is like per diem, so you can apply for a relief position and you can just pick up whenever you are available. If you're not willing to commit to a regular schedule each and every week, that's okay. You can get hired as relief and then work when you are available or when you want to. And then, you might pick up in a house, build a relationship with the individuals who live there, and the staff who work there and the manager who runs the program, and then decide that you want a schedule in that house. And as an internal applicant, you could apply for that position and you would get priority placement and screening into that position as an internal candidate.
Yeah. And Rachel says, are they hiring CNA? And that's a yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes, Rachel.
I'm going to take the opportunity to pull the website back up so people can see how easy it is to go and actually apply. And then we'll talk the benefits like Rhonda already started talking. So if you go to the website, we'll pull it up here. We'll pull it up bigger. Okay, so if you go to the website, top right, you'll see careers. We'll go to the benefits, but if you click on the openings, and right away, those $5,000 positions show up. But if you search here, at the top, you can search for kind of into the jobs and you'll see. So if I was looking to see what CNA, I just type in CNA. It's 18 opportunities you can see there. And then you can kind of see where they're located. You see there's Rochester, Fall River, New Bedford. And then when you finally see one you like, you click on the details and you get all that job description information there. The times, you can see that are there. And top right, you click apply and you go through the way that way, right? That's kind of the simple way to do it, right, Rhonda?
Unfortunately, I can't see the screen on my phone. So Steve, maybe could help you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And Rhonda, I don't know if you want to, on some of these postings, I don't know if people will be confused because they see the CNA/HHA. Do you want to just explain the HHA title?
Sure. So CNA is Certified Nurse's Assistant and HHA is a Home Health Aide. And those certifications are interchangeable. So if you have an HHA or a Home Health Aide certificate, you can apply for any CNA position and you would be qualified to fill that position as long as you have an HHA. Same thing for a CNA. If you have a CNA license and you see an HHA position, you can apply for the HHA position and your CNA license, would make you qualified for that.
Yeah, if you go to the top right again, you'll see the benefits button. If you click on that, Rhonda kind of went through all those, but I'll quickly go through the list. Paid vacation, 11 paid holidays, paid sick time, paid personal and bereavement days, health insurance plan, dental, vision, 401k, free life insurance, tuition reimbursement, discounted gym membership, and EAP, employee assisted program. So there's a lot of benefits. You don't see that a lot of times in a lot of these places, but Lifestream is a 600+ person organization, so they have some great benefits. So I recommend you go to the website, put it on the description. It's on the screen in front of you, lifestreaminc.com. And if you go /careers or just go to that tab at the top right, you're going to get those details. So I guess I'll talk real quick. So we're still obviously getting we're really making progress on COVID. You know, we're getting like 3 to 4 million shots a day, but you're still kind of doing the digital process for employees, right? Going through, so they're going to do apply online, go through the interview process, that kind of thing, right?
Yes. So you're going to apply online. A recruiter is going to reach out to you, probably do a phone interview and then a Zoom or FaceTime or GoTo, depending what technology you have access to. Do a meeting through that platform and then set you up with an interview with the hiring manager. And also with the individuals in the home, because they do participate in the interviews, and they actually ultimately make the decisions about, you know, which staff are working in the homes. And so that would be done virtually, and then we would set you up with, you know, if it was a good fit, we would make an offer contingent upon screening. We would start the screening process, and everything is done remotely at this point.
Yeah, you want to add anything to that, Steve?
No, I mean, we're just, as you say, we're hopefully looking forward to light at the end of the tunnel. And, you know, ideally we love bringing applicants in to get a feel of the house, and also personalizes things a little bit for individuals to be able to meet an applicant. But the management team has done has done a tremendous job in being creative in interviews with people using remote services. So, you know, I hope in the near future we'll be able to start bringing people right back into locations again.
Yeah, and we've always had those questions, Rhonda, before. Like the pay generally starts $15 and higher, right?
Yeah, so personal advocates, the hourly rate is $15 to $16 an hour, and then CNA is $15.50 to $16.50, and then there's a weekend shift differential of $1 on top of that.
And what's the status of the school, that the training you guys do? You have those 30-day programs?
We do. So one of the divisions within our organization is a professional occupational school. So we can train people to get their CNA license. We can also get them CPR first aid certified, and also get them any trainings that they might need to work in human services. The school is open. We have a reduced capacity for safety reasons, but we are doing in-person trainings. A lot of trainings have been pivoted online, and we're going to continue to do that, you know, until it's safer for people to get together. But where we can do it online, we do. But there are parts of the CNA training and some of the other trainings that have to be done in person. So those in-person parts are done in small groups, following, you know, very stringent guidelines that were required to keep everyone safe.
Yeah, so on the site, there's 68 job opportunities. You should go look at that. As Rhonda said, the minimum requirement is you need to have a driver's license and a reliable vehicle. That's the biggest key there. Of course, there's jobs from master's level, professional level, bachelor's level, but really even just a high school equivalency or just willingness to work with a driver's license. Yeah, or GED, willingness to work. But you got to have a license, you got to have a vehicle, because especially as a PA, you're servicing some people that need assistance, and you have to visit them or help them with shopping and other kind of things. That we've made videos. You can go to New Bedford Guide's Facebook, check out some of the videos, kind of a day in the life of a PA, and you can kind of see what goes on there. So just got to at least have that the driver's license and a vehicle. Got to have a reliable vehicle. Go apply. If you know someone that's looking for work, tag them on this video, share this video. But especially if you know someone at LPN, because you got a $5,000 signing bonus that's distributed over, I think, 120 days, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's you don't get it all up front. It's over a 4-month window, right?
So you get $1,250 at 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and 120 days.
Yeah, it's all the details. That's just me skimming through the website. It's all there. Go there. Apply directly there, and then you'll be reached out by Rhonda or one of her folks on staff, and you have a chance to go work for a great company in the South Coast. So anything you either want to end with?
Nope. If anybody wants to call and speak directly to a recruiter, you can dial 508-993-1991, extension 1023. and speak to Lauren. Again, that's 508-993-1991, extension 1023. That's Lauren. She's one of the recruiters, and she can answer any questions you might have if you don't find what you're looking for online.
Okay, thanks for tuning in, and see everyone again in about a week or so. We bring Rhonda on around once every week or two, so see you guys again soon.
Thank you.